Welcome to whatever we're doing, because we have no idea what we're doing.
We really don't.
We're going to be talking about some of these games that that
These 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 games that you play on video nowadays,
yeah, those things that you play on those fancy little screens. People call those TVs, or those fancy computers,
yeah, them computators.
computators. So them kids and not going outside.
Yep.
So uh, Trevor and Eli are not here because Trevor's at a Ohio thing, and our next bit we're doing, you'll hear me say the same thing because we're recording this after we recorded that. So next segment you'll hear from
Oh,
us.
don't you destroyed the magic.
I'm sorry. I can end this if you want me to.
No, that's fine. We'll leave the magic destroyed.
I didn't say what we were going to do.
Whatever. Magic's destroyed now that they know we're recording this after, before.
I'm sorry. I failed you, audience.
He did fail you.
But anyways, yeah, Trevor and Eli aren't here. Trevor's out doing something with a thing called Ohio News, and Eli, I don't know what's Eli. I knew he had to work late. Like,
Whatever. They had stuff to do.
he had stuff to do,
It
so,
happens.
yep, so that's what we're here for. So, we're going to be talking about games we've recently played.
Yep. Kind of a standard feature, but we figured why not.
Yeah. So, Travis has been playing Guacamelee lately,
Which is awesome.
which is for the Vita exclusively.
Nope. PS3 too.
Okay, Sony products exclusively.
Yeah. It's cross-play, so like I've been playing it on both.
So, is it like a downloadable game, or is it actually a real game?
No, it's a downloadable title.
Hmm.
It's kind of a Metroidvania beat 'em up game with you know
Okay, maybe.
with a luchador coat of paint. It's really awesome.
Yeah,
It's
maybe.
honestly it's borderline offensive with some of the Mexican stuff, but I hear that the dude who like fought to get that in was a Mexican dude. I mean, like it was his idea. I mean, I know that's basically saying like I've got a black friend, but it's just this side of offensive, and it's so awesome. The boss fights kind of suck, but
Yeah, because you just got done playing through one.
I'm still playing through it actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have a Sony PS3 or Vita, but I hope to get a PS4.
So what have you been playing, Colin? What else?
I recently been playing. I've been replaying through Mario Kart 7 a lot lately. I've been wanting to like just randomly get stuff because it's a great game. Now the party feature for friends suck, but
Yeah, we
however,
tr- we tried some of that last night, and it was
yeah,
kind of an exercise in futility.
yeah. But I will say, like, if you're just playing by yourself online, the online features are great.
Come on.
Like the two games on
Ah,
3DS.
son of a bitch! I had him down to a block.
The two games that I would say that have the smoothest online play are Street Fighter 4 3D and Mario Kart 7. Well, actually, I don't know about Kid Icarus Uprising because I've never played it.
Well, you can only talk about what you know.
Yeah, but those are the two smoothest online 3DS games I've played to date.
I'll back that up. The Street Fighter 4 was pretty good day one, actually.
Yeah, like now I eventually got bored because I played like every single character. I put like 28 hours, which is not a lot. Well, maybe a lot for my first 3DS game I actually had, but
It was your first 3DS game too?
yeah,
Yeah, I don't remember what I got. Actually, I think it's the only launch game I did get.
yeah, because I think and I know I deserve to be frowned upon for this. I may or may not have traded in Super Mario Galaxy 2 for it.
Oh, that's harsh.
Yeah, but and the sad part is I ended up getting every single star, including all the green stars, which ended up being like 241 stars or something like that in Louis. So a little bit sad there.
Yeah, that's a lot of stars.
Yeah, a lot. And I will say, I got rage sometimes over the stuff you had to do, like frickin' the Shadow Mario's or whatever you want to call them. The Cosmo Mario's are a pain, especially some of the levels. And I would gladly say that some of the green stars I actually had to search online because I had no idea how to get them.
I just beat the game. I didn't bother to go through.
Oh,
So so have you been playing anything besides Mario Kart?
besides Mario Kart, I stopped playing Fire Emblem for a little while. I decided to go back into it. I'm playing through hard mode right now, and I want to do like you said and get Donald leveled up very well.
Oh, dude, he's the beast.
And because I'm on the regular normal mode on Fire Emblem Awakening, and I bought the recent like Smash Breaker DLC or
Now, I
whatever.
haven't bought that yet. It's the only one I don't own. What's the deal with it?
The deal with it is, well, I will tell you now that what two things you get from the series. It's you get Ike as a card, I believe, and you also get a thing called Limit Breaker. I gotta search up what Limit Breaker does again on Fire Emblem. Limit Breaker, Fire Emblem Awakening. Okay, Limit Breaker. Limit Breaker is a skill that raises the user's maximum stat cast by 10. It is learned by using the Limit Breaker item, which is DLC exclusive. As with all skills obtained through downloadable content, this cannot be passed on to any children characters from the parents. However, the characters can simply use a corresponding item to obtain the skill anyway. So that's what Limit Breaker does, and it seems like a very good skill. I sort of wish I would have gotten, oh, what would the XP DLC for.
Aha! I beat that boss.
Travis is just like playing his Vita while I'm talking,
Hey,
and
I'm talking. I'm listening. I'm interacting. There's no. If I didn't tell you I was playing, you would know.
well, fine, I guess if you put it that way.
But Limit Breaker. Is the bride character out yet?
I don't know. Let,
Can you recruit a Versa on Spot Pass yet? I haven't played
uh,
Fire Emblem in a couple weeks.
yeah, I haven't either. Besides, when I actually just picked up last night, I believe. Oh crap! I'll have to check. I knew the added new spot pass. I don't know if it's Verse yet, and anyone can easily agree that Versa is the best looking Fire Emblem character.
Oh, she is by far.
Yeah, I liked how spoilers, and you may want to skip this like maybe 20 seconds ahead. Emerin is still alive,
That's pretty cool.
but the only sad thing is she doesn't know how to talk.
Oh,
She's like sort of uh, brain damaged, but surprisingly, she's a playable character. One thing I hate about the Spot Pass feature is that you can't exactly do anything till like the very end of the game.
oh, really?
Yeah, with like yeah,
Oh, you're talking about the Spot Pass missions? Yeah,
that
you have.
like I can sort of understand, but then again, eh. But I recently rented Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon to try it out, and I usually don't rent, but Family Video sent me like a free coupon for like 5 days, and it's like I went in there, saw Luigi's Mansion, like I didn't think, I just simply just, boom, I just got it. I
I've
didn't
been
think
playing. I've
about it.
been playing that as well. I'm not a.
He's not the biggest fan. I think,
Yeah, I need the second circle stick. It's just so annoying without it.
yeah, it is. Like it's
That's
not.
the biggest. And like the professor's constantly interrupting you. It's just constant interruptions. I like the one big mansion that I could explore at will. I don't know.
Yeah, it's he's
Maybe I'm
like
just a whiner.
Uh, maybe not. That's all on you, dude. Because you actually put a valid argument. Well, not even an argument, a good debate on that. Because EGAT is practically like Navi with that.
Yeah, a lot of times it's just so annoying.
Actually, I don't think Navi is as bad as oh, what's
Navi gets a bad rap.
Yeah, now he gets a bad rep, but she's not as bad as what's her name from Skyward Sword?
The sword.
Yeah, the sword. I can't remember her name.
Oh, sword. I don't know. I like her. I had like a backstory imagined for her, so I kind of dug the character.
Let me see here. I'm looking through this. No, I don't want to read the gameplay. Blah 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 blah. Oh, Fee. There we go.
B, that's right.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a companion that is annoying as Fee.
Like she fit like the character I made up for her, which I had to do because she had none of her own.
Yeah.
So that made it better.
I love how there's and it's funny because it's set in sort of a medieval setting, and I know that's sort of wrong to say for a Zelda game. But it's funny how there's like this. She says there's this 99.9% percentage, blah blah blah, yada yada. That's practically it.
Cool. So I've also been playing some XCOM Enemy Unknown.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw you were playing that. That game has made me extremely mad. So mad.
It's kind of fun. I'll be honest.
It,
I'm
it
kind of digging it.
it's
But
fun, but it's made me mad so many times.
yeah, I just like I got my guys leveled up, and then oh, yep, you die because this dude over here exploded.
That makes me want to punch a wall more than losing a character in classic mode and not saving in Fire Emblem.
Uh,
That's
that's
just
why you read. That's why you restart the game like I do. I
see
guess that
see
like maybe that makes me a chump, but that's how I roll.
I couldn't
Because
do it.
I was kind of attached to all the Fire Emblem characters. The XCOM I'm not as attached, so I keep rolling when they die.
Yeah. What would you say is the best Fire Emblem Awakening character?
The best character?
As in, like, not only the story development, but gameplay character too. As
I
in,
was a big fan of I was a big fan of Donna's daughter, who was Thraja's. I paired Donna and Thraja up. The archer, I don't remember her name. Starts with a K, I think. She was real fun.
hmm.
But I like Thraja. I had a blast with her.
Yeah, I should have probably leveled Donald up.
Such a beast, dude.
See, one thing I always believe that like your character is meant to be sort of your avatar is meant to be a magic user no matter what. I don't even if you have a sword, it seems like he's still meant to be somewhat of a magic user.
I don't know.
But
I mine was just a beast mode either way because of how much grinding I did.
Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, U.S. sales hit for 415,000.
Really?
Nintendo of America President Reggie reveals sales milestone for 3DS Fire Emblem Awakening up to 240,000 units. Oh, that's since the launch in February. No, that's wait. Yeah, 240,000 up from 180,000 sold in its first month. That
Hmm.
180,000 now. That may not sound like a lot, but for a 3DS game, that is a lot. Because Nintendo doesn't exactly have the best reputation right now. Now, I think Nintendo should go full Sony with their digital accounts.
That'd be nice. But we've done that. I think we've talked that one to death.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah. That just made me mad. Any other games you've played that you want to talk about?
Oh, I'll be honest. I never beaten Skyward Sword, so I've been recently playing through that to actually.
You never beat Skyward Sword?
No, because
Is it because of the motion control?
I got so mad at the motion controls, and then
Yeah.
Trevor was like, said he wanted to play the game. It's like, well, I'll let you borrow it since I'm not gonna play it for a while. Then he said, you know what? If you can get past the motion controls, it's a really great game.
Yeah, you have to. But they don't work perfectly. So I'm always being pulled out of the game, and it just bothers the hell out of me. Like I'm very conscious that I'm playing a video game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like with a controller, there's a point where you get in the groove and you forget that there's a controller in your hand. It's just thought to action, and I never got that with Skyward Sword.
Yeah, I mean, Skyward Sword is more the art style. I love the art in the game.
Yeah, the art style's great.
I think it was very pixely somewhat in the game.
Yeah, it really suffered from being on some jank ass hardware.
Yeah, well, I thought Twilight Princess had better looking than on the Wii than it did with Skyward Sword. And granted, you like Twilight Princess on the GameCube more, but I'm just saying it
Yes.
looked. I think Twilight Princess looked a lot better. The Wii version of Twilight Princess looked a lot better than Skyward Sword.
I don't know. It looked pretty similar to me.
I don't know. I mean, I like Twilight Princess's art style.
Oh man, Guacamelee has portals.
What?
Yeah, they're in the.
I'll go ahead and just agree with you on that then.
They're kind of like portals.
Now you're working with portals.
You are working with portals.
Wish I had a portal gun.
Fuck portal guns and Darksiders.
Dark? What do you mean there's portal guns and Darksiders? What's Darksiders?
At the end of one, you get that portal gun. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know. What? Wait, in the first Darksiders or the second
Yeah.
Darksiders?
First, I haven't played this. I own the second one, but I haven't played it. I haven't even started it yet.
It's good when you're in the. I
It's when you're in the end in the Black Temple or
see,
whatever
I
it is.
never got to beat Darksiders 1 due to the fact that I ran it on Xbox like I really like this game. Then I got it on the THQ Humble Bundle for PC, and then like something with my mouse being like sort of a gamepad in a way because it has numbers on it, a number pad on the side of it. So it
Mhm.
not compatible with. It's a terrible port for PC. Very bad because they're just like, oh here.
It's awesome if you have a controller.
Well, see, I have a 360 controller.
Oh, that's
And
right. You had those problems with it, didn't you?
yeah, and then when I try to go through, like, it would have the gamepad controls overlay, and it'd be like, oh, okay. And so you'd press start, and when your character would be stuck, and like you'd have the 360 control overlay instead of the normal mouse pad. And granted, I would for a game like
Hold on, hold on,
Darksiders,
hold on. Ah, the fireworks. The Reds won. I love being close enough to the park to hear that when it happens. Anyway,
anyway, yeah, I had big problems with Darksiders because of the controls. Oh, not as in like not gameplay or storyline wise. It was just I had
functionally.
yeah functionally I had big problems. So eventually I would just play the first one on console. Now the second one is great. I love Darksiders due to the fact that especially Darksiders 2 because it has more of a how would I put it?
Diablo.
No, I think it's like the adult version of Legend of Zelda, the rated M version of Legend of Zelda.
Well, that's what Darksiders 1 was.
Yeah, and Darksiders 2 has more of a very open world where you can go back anytime. And I really hope Platinum Games gets a hold
You
of
know,
Darksiders
I
2.
don't know what they do with it game wise. I wonder if they would like.
Don't go DMC on it. No, we don't need that. Now, the only reason why Crytek wants to buy it is because
He made it.
yeah, he made it. But
Which I'm certain that they would do right by it.
right, and I think
Man, these fucking cactus keep hitting me with spiked shit.
I thought that or I'm not thought. I think that Fury would be really good for the next
You think?
Darksider. Because it's a four horsemen, we all know that. Because I like Fury. She's the only female sibling of all of them, and I would either I would prefer Fury over Strife, but I would be equally happy with Strife too.
Eh,
And hopefully, Strife will get his guns back from war and death.
the fuck?
And I'm pretty sure people will be wondering what that's supposed to be going towards.
Yeah, I don't know, but I digress. I really haven't played anything else besides Guacamelee and XCOM. Um,
I've been trying to I've been trying to finish Tomb Raider 1.
really,
Yeah,
the
I
like the PlayStation game?
no
Oh, the PC, the remake.
the remake.
It's an
Well,
awesome game.
no kidding. I still think BioShock deserves Game of the Year. I thought
I don't know. I'm kind of.
dude, I loved Tomb Raider. Well, I love Tomb Raider to death, but BioShock just, oh my gosh.
Bioshock on its gameplay alone, not
Not the,
probably not.
hey, not the greatest. Because all you need is Bucking Bronco to get through the game with powers wise. By
You could do it with any singular one of them. You didn't ever need to combine them.
Joel, I'm just saying because of Bucking Bronco, because of how cheap of a spell it is, or a
Yeah.
vigor. Because you can just
Oh, because you could spam it because it had like 800.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, between that and the fact that you can you can have a certain piece of armor if you have the season pass, and that lets you that increases like the radius for it.
Yeah.
So like let's say I cast Bucking Bronco, it puts the enemy in the air and does more damage. Now if I kill that enemy right then and there, practically let's say a whole army of people would go into the air because the radius is so far. It's just that awesome.
Really, it would.
Like like that's all you need. All you need is your regular assault rifle or whatever, and or submachine gun, whatever you'd call it, and then Bucking Bronco, and you can get through that game like that. Seriously, great game. By the way, do you have Dungeon Defenders?
No.
Do you like tower defense games?
Eh, hit or miss.
Dungeon Defenders is a hit, and Orcs Must Die,
Hmm.
because I'm super racist against orcs. I think they should die, except if they're part of Blizzard. If they're Blizzard orcs, then I think they should live. For the Horde people, for the Horde. Wait, are you Alliance or Horde?
I was Horde when I played.
Good, good. I hate how Garrosh just makes a Horde look completely bad. Because I don't see anyone disagreeing with me. By anyone, I mean you, since there's no one else.
Yeah, I was gonna say who else is.
Well, uh, I think Thrall was the perfect leader. Then they like sort of changed him to this sort of I'm going on an adventure for redemption of my life and Cataclysm, yada yada. And Garrosh is new leader, and he sucks.
All right. Well, I think WoW talk is gonna kill the segment.
No kidding.
When we're reaching that far into the
Yeah, let's
into the
stop talking
barrel.
about WoW now.
Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our what you've been playing segment. Stay tuned. We're going to comment on the recent Nintendo Direct. Have fun with that.
Which came out today, which today is Wednesday when we're recording this. Hope you guys enjoy the Nintendo Direct. We're out of here. It's a blast. 36 minutes, the best 36 minutes of your life that you'll ever have.
And are you recording?
I am recording.
All right.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're going to commentate over the Nintendo
Hello,
Direct
everyone.
for today.
This is Satoru Iwata
Word.
from Nintendo.
Let me know when
Today,
we
I'll
start at the
share
same
with
time.
you information about
All right.
Nintendo 3DS
Well.
Three,
directly.
2, 1,
As with our last
and boom.
Nintendo Direct in February,
Ooh,
we
looks
are
like we got some
broadcasting
logos.
this Nintendo
RP to
Direct
M. RP to
simultaneously
M.
worldwide.
Oh no.
Thank you for joining us today.
It's water.
First, since this is
Is it just me, or is it about time for
today,
Wada to let
I'll
somebody who
share
speaks
with
English
you
do the American
information
Nintendo
about
Directs?
Nintendo 3DS
I will say he's actually not bad.
that
He's not bad, but he
as with
stumbles a
our
lot,
last
and it
Nintendo
Yeah, he
Direct
does.
in
it
February,
doesn't flow very
we
well.
are broadcasting this
Like he speaks
Nintendo Direct
English way the hell better than I speak
simultaneously
Japanese.
worldwide.
I just think like
Thank you for joining us.
it's time for like let's have
First,
Bill Trinan
since
do
today
the
we
American
would
like
to focus
he doesn't do Europe.
on the
Shibata
story,
does
I'd
Europe.
like to follow up
So
with additional
whatever. Let's see what he's got.
The story takes
Yeah.
place on the island called
Smear's
Eagle
like
Island,
Mario over there, like getting
where
pissed over at
mysterious
Luigi.
dreams exist.
Like, supposed to be
The
year
story
Mark.
begins when Mario and others are
Mario and
invited
Luigi
to
Dream
this
Team.
island for
Dream
sightseeing,
Team.
while
I wonder if there will be
everyone is
dreams.
exploring the island.
I wonder who's gonna be dreaming.
Princess Peach is mysteriously kidnapped
Find out in the
and
next episode
pulled
of Dragon Ball
into
Z.
a dream world. The gate to this dream world
I still like
only
the
appears
art they're trying to
when
do. It sort of
Luigi
reminds me
sleeps on a special
of.
pillow.
Oh yeah, no,
Like
it's a great art style.
So
It
Mario
really
must
reminds
go
me
back
of Super
and
Mario
forth
RPG Legend of the
between
Seven
Yeah.
Stars,
the
and
Like-
real world and
it's
Look
like
at the-
the dream world
mix
to
between.
rescue Princess Peach.
Yeah,
RPG.
those definitely look like drawn
In the
sprites.
real world, Mario and
Yeah,
Luigi
it's like
They
a-
might be. They might be pre-rendered
to
sprites.
solve
be.
various challenges.
It's like
using
a mix
growth
between
moves.
Mario
The
and
familiar
Luigi
brother
Superstar Saga
attacks
and
which
Mario RPG.
inflict greater damage during battle sequences.
That's
Also
one game
remain
Nintendo
an
should
option.
make a sequel to or remake.
There are
Mario
more
RPG.
new actions
Yeah, but you have to get Square involved.
and the battle
Ah.
scene use
Well,
the 3D
I'm sure Square
visuals
wouldn't
of
mind.
Nintendo 3DS.
Square needs
to
money,
create
but they're
exciting
very-
new
they're very
battle
dumb.
sequences. Especially during
So-
battles, there are more new actions
Ah.
and visual presentations
Yeah, they do.
which utilize the Nintendo
Now
3DS
this, I don't
system.
know. I don't know if I like this.
So the game offers
What,
a
the,
variety
I have
of
the back and forth with the timing. I have a save
The
file
player must
on
interact
Bowser's
with
Inside
Luigi
Story,
Luigi on the bottom touch screen
or
to make
it's either
changes
Bowser's
on
Inside
the
Story or Mario and
and
Luigi,
so
the first one.
in the
That's
upper
right at the
screen.
end of the game where you have to
In
jump
addition,
over
the player
Bowser's
must
attacks or you
control
die.
a large
Yeah.
number of
Yeah.
Luigis to
Now see, look,
advance
gyro
through the
controls.
level,
Does
while
not work
use
with
those
3D
Luigis to run over a group
because you have to
of
move the
enemies
system
in
out of the
battle.
sweet spot. Gyro
There are
controls suck.
many fun and dynamic actions in
Exactly.
this
That's
game.
one thing that.
Can we
Mario and
kind of
Luigi
declare that
Dream
motion
Team
gaming is
will be
dead
out
and
in
like
store
move on from it?
and in the Nintendo eShop on
yeah.
August 11th.
Now this looks cool.
Yeah, it does.
Tor-
Like this- yeah, the freaking Tornado Luigi.
Tornado Luigi's right there.
Oh, and just a quick comment. I don't have the sound for the video turned on since we're going to
How are there so many
well,
Luigis
it's not
here?
video. It's well, it's going to be, but this commentating is just going to be going over the
Next
video
is
once
new
we get
information
this
on the
all
game.
started, and that's
We
why you
introduced
don't
in
hear any
February
audio
The
from my
latest
end.
installment in the Mario Golf series.
That's okay. I mean, I've got the audio on because I'm
World
awesome.
Tour.
Yeah, I hear it in your background.
There is still a little
Luigi's
time
telling a what a
before we
secret.
release this game. But since this is a global
See, this makes no
Nintendo
sense.
Direct,
Like,
I wanted
how
to take
awkward
this
is that? Does it need to
opportunity
be that
to
awkward?
deliver to
So
all
many
of you
Luigi's here? Yeah, it does.
information
What's the
about
point?
wireless features
Well, Japan's known
you
for
can look
really
forward
awkward,
to.
weird things, so why not
I
bring
suspect
Nintendo along
Yeah,
with it?
but that was just.
based on the
I mean,
subtitle,
these Nintendo Directs, they remind me of the
you may already be
old long
anticipated.
form commercials
If
on
you
VHS that
connect your
Nintendo
Nintendo
Power would
3DS
send
to the
out.
internet, you can play
Just not as well
competitive
produced.
matches against players
Now see, with
across the globe.
Mario
These internet matches
golf,
will not
I've
only feature
never
real-time
really
play
played golf in the
against
first place,
other
so
players,
I'm.
I
but will also let you
I don't know. I don't
score
think. I mean, I don't think
following
Camelot's
the
involved,
video
and there's
skills
not going to be any. And they might be. I just don't know for sure.
competitions.
But I'm pretty sure there won't be any
This game
RPG
will
elements
also
in this
use
game
community features
Probably
because
not.
that
it
so
might
many of
confuse
you
Grandma
have
or something.
used
I don't know.
in Mario Kart 7
I do
to
like.
allow you to
Well,
connect
I
and
actually
play
never
with
got the chance. I want to play Mario
like-minded
Tennis.
players or create
Which
and
the
recruit
GBA one?
players to
No, from
communities
3DS.
based
Oh,
on
whatever. It's
particular
barely an arcade game.
It's
We
not supposed
created
to be an
this
arcade
community
game.
system
That's
to
my
make
point.
it easy to enjoy the multiplayer features.
It's just tennis. I'm not
And
paying
I
$40 to
we
play.
will make
Wii
great
Tennis,
use
except
of
for Mario,
You
characters.
can also
Well, it's a little bit more than that. I
set
mean, you
special
can
conditions
customize. You
for
get new
joining
rackets
the
and whatnot. But without the RPG
For
elements from the
example,
GBA
you
games,
can use
no,
traditional golf
not
Never
paying
balls
40
played
bucks.
Mario Tennis for the
with no
GBA.
special shots,
I'm not paying 40
compete
bucks
in
for
short
a sports
courses
arcade game.
at certain
Sorry.
times,
Let's see here.
or create a tournament in which you can only
Mario
play as
Golf.
Luigi.
Yes.
It's a system that lets you enjoy
See, like,
playing however you like.
He
with
just
players
he comes across as
all over the
stilting
world.
and awkward.
Of course,
I guess Camelot
You
is
can
doing
rest
Mario Golf.
assured
World
Are
Cup.
they? Okay.
the game
Yeah, I
will
just
feature
looked.
local
Cool.
map player as
Maybe
well.
maybe there's some hope.
Mario
Yeah.
Golf World
I
Tour.
know Camelot is
launch
actually interested
this
in
summer.
doing the DK64 remake if they actually did that.
Next,
No,
is
but
a
we don't need to
title
talk about that
Luigi
game.
Hey,
that
hey,
we weren't
hey.
able to
DK64
introduce
is
in
a
our
great game.
Nintendo Direct in February. It
No,
released
for a golf game, it
installment
looks good. I
in
just
the
I have to
Mario
know if there's
Party
more there that's worth a $40 purchase for a golf game.
The basic
Right.
gameplay concept of
I'm sure they'll
rolling
get more
the
details
dice,
later on.
moving along a board, and
Mario Golf
competing
World
in
Tennis.
minigames
I just-
remain. But in this title,
Now this is a game that
First
I
time,
don't think needed to
we
happen.
have a total of
I
7
would
game
buy it
boards.
though. Like
Each
now we
Really, even without
All
even with
set
only
to
local multiplayer?
Oh well.
there will be a board
Well,
where
I don't have.
the
Besides me and you,
interaction with
you're the only
other
person I
players
know that
will be
has a
very
3DS
important as
besides
we
me.
make
Because
use
That's
of
that's my
a
point.
variety of
There's no
items
online multiplayer in this game.
interfere with
Do you know how many people I know in real life who have a
and to move
3DS?
yourself along.
no.
In another board,
Yeah, not very many.
collect boosts as you
And
play
see,
With
like-
the, in the Cincinnati metro area,
the
just
right
me.
moment to multiply the number
There's
on the
actually
dice
I've street passed
and
maybe
make a
3 or 4
huge
people in Mount
comeback.
Vernon. Surprisingly.
I street pass with
There
pretty
will be
decent regularity.
another
Like
that
I'll get about
is
3 street
popular
passes if I
lap
take my 3DS to a
and
Reds
you
game.
learn
But
as you
that's my
move
point. I'm
the
not bringing these
character
people over to my house to
where
play a round
you
of Mario
have to
Party.
decide whether
Right,
you
I-
hide in safety
like,
or whether you
the
will
graphics look
risk
good, I'll say
moving
that.
I mean, yeah, it looks
despite the
okay.
red
I mean,
field that could shoot
I-
through the map.
I think they should
at
just
any
like
time.
announce
The gameplay
Mario Kart.
changes
I'm not Mario
dramatically
Kart.
on each
Mario Party
individual
for
board.
Wii U instead.
And there are
I
some
just
maps
if it would be
where
if it was online,
it decided
super
quickly,
awesome.
making it
I might even buy it. And
easy
I'm
to
not a big fan of
enjoy
Mario
even
Party.
if you
Well,
don't
Mario
But, like-
Party
have
1,
a
if you
lot
like
of time.
if you like skin torn
The
off of your
minigames
hand from the
include
from the
some
N64, then
Oh
it's
no,
just-
I'm good. I have
Some
calluses.
that test your concentration
I think we all know as
that
kids
test
are
your luck, and
Since
some
I was probably
leverage
18 when that game
unique
came out. No, I
hardware
wasn't that
features
old. It was
Nintendo 3DS.
what year did it come out? 97.
We
let me check.
prepared 81 new minigames, offering tremendous variety.
Mario Party.
This includes minigames
Now see, like if they would just if like release this as an eShop only title for 20 bucks with online play, I'd buy it all day every day.
There's a
New
Mario Party
title
arcade release?
for
What?
Nintendo 3DS.
I don't know. Just when did the first one release? I'll tell you how old I was.
Next is more information about
98
New Super
actually.
Luigi.
Well,
98?
that's in Japan. 99
As I
in North
mentioned
America.
during the
Okay, I was
Nintendo
17 when it
Direct in
came out then.
February,
So
New Super
Say
Luigi
16 or
U
17,
is
depending on what month it was.
downloadable content for
Um,
Super Mario
in
Bros. U.
Japan, it was
where
December 14th
instead
of
of Mario,
98. In North America,
Luigi
it was
is featured
February 8th
as
of
the main
99.
hero of the adventure.
I was 16.
Well, we got that
The
figured out.
world map
There we go. That was worth the
same
5 minutes
as
to
New
talk about.
Super Mario Bros. U, but
Luigi's
it
bowing.
completely changed
Yep,
all
bow
82
Luigi.
stages to let
Now see, this
you
is
experience
I
a
don't know how I
brand
feel
new
about
adventure.
this.
This is
I
almost
dig
like
that they're
a brand
like
new
instead
game
of releasing
that
another
you
installment of new
download
Super
it.
Wawa
Today,
reskin
I
crap,
would like to
that they're
show
just
you
like well,
some
download. We'll
features
save our real
unique
effort for a
to
real Mario
Super
game.
Luigi U.
But I have a feeling they're going to want to charge
You
like
can play the
$40
game
for it, which
using
is
unique
a little beyond the pale.
Well,
What
I
Luigi
think this
is
will more be
known
hard.
for is
New
his
Super
powerful jump.
Luigi is going to be like a
He
more
can
of a
jump higher
hardcore
than Mario.
Mario, like the hard
so
difficulty
he
of the
can
game.
reach higher locations
Yeah, I get
and
that.
clear
I
big
just
spaces that
Because you
Mario
are
I would pay
gonna
$30. I think I'd
Of
pay
course,
$30
it's
for it.
also
Oh, I would too.
harder
But
for
I
him
feel like
stop
they're going to want to
after
charge like
dashing.
40 or 50.
It's part
That's what
of
I'm
Luigi's
thinking.
characteristics.
And I'm not a fan of
As
this
for the
100
cost,
seconds on the clock
All
nonsense.
of them start
Yeah,
with
me
That's
neither.
a cheap and lazy way to add a challenge.
Because
That's just me.
you have
Oh, come on, Iwata.
than
Everybody
New
who's
Super
watching
Mario
this
Bros.
knows
U.
the difference between Luigi and
There are
Mario and
many
jumping.
obstacles concentrated
They
in the
didn't
shorter
change
stage.
that in the regular game
These
itself.
courses are designed
I don't know why you need
so
to
you will be
tell
tempted
everybody.
to play
Yes,
them
we know.
again and
It
again.
takes him. It's
Longer to
New
stop,
Super
he jumps
Luigi
higher, he got a little
is
flutter,
scheduled
yada
to
yada
be
yada.
released
Let's move
this
on.
summer during
See,
the
like
year
100
He's like-
seconds, like I hated the
Next up
parts
is
of
additional
like the coin
information
rush
on the title
in New Super Mario Bros. U
in the
was
Nintendo
I
Direct
dig the
video.
idea, but
Donkey
or
Kong Country
New Super
and
Mario Bros.
Luigi.
2. I'm sorry,
yeah,
This
new
stage
but I
is
hate
designed
that I'm
not only
like
from
I'm
left
like
to
yeah, I'd
right,
like to see
but
this level. Like
also
when the
yes,
free DLC with the
from front to back.
remixed old levels was
game
awesome,
is
but I had to run
perfect
through it
fit
at breakneck
for
speed because of the
3D
time
visuals
limit.
of
well,
Nintendo
see,
3D.
me and you already had the
So we've
discussion
taken
that-
a game that originally launched for Wii
that
and remade it
Luigi's
under the
practically
name Donkey Kong
how would I
Country
say it?
Return 3D.
Luigi is something they're
In
just
remaking
trying
the game,
to pull off,
we
and
have
I
added
know
a
that
special
Luigi
new
is
mode
a
where we have
is
adjusted
a
the
great
game
character.
balance to
He's my
better
favorite of the
optimize
two
it
brothers.
for
Don't get me
portable
wrong. It's just
playability.
Nintendo needs
Even
money, and that
was
was a quick way to do it.
With the notion that people
yeah, they
would
made it like
settle
nobody
in
likes Luigi when
and
everybody
play
likes
through
Luigi.
long
Yeah.
stretches.
Now here's a game that I wish they would release
Resulted
re-release
just
on
the right
the Wii U.
game balance of
like even if it's
challenge
just
and
a
playability.
copy of the
But on a
the
portable
Wii
system,
version.
Yeah.
people
like-
tend to
Well, they
play
could
for
perfectly
shorter
do except
duration.
just rechange controls,
So
and I know they
we've
can.
adjusted
Yeah, just
the
put a
difficulty
patch out that
balance
lets me
in
fucking
the
play this
added
without
new
using
mode.
stupid waggle shit.
Take this into
I
account.
can't. It's so annoying because like where you have to blow or pound the ground, I gotta shake. Like that's why my Wii is gonna get homebrewed eventually when I go back to this game, so that I can play with the classic controller.
In the added new mode,
Yeah,
Donkey Kong and
I-
Diddy Kong
I was
now have 3 hearts
I wasn't
each,
so sure about
instead of
homebrewing, but
2,
now that my
allowing
Wii
the
has no
player
data on
to
it,
take
Yeah,
out
it's my
5
Wii's
enemy
nothing.
hits.
It's just sitting there. And
Yeah.
I dig.
Also,
I
in the
have
new
no
mode,
beef with the
we
easy
filled
mode,
the
which
game
I don't know
with
why they called
more
it new
items
mode.
to help Donkey Kong
Yeah,
and Diddy Kong
well,
on their adventure.
easy mode
Items
just makes it.
like the
It's I
portable
don't say
DK
it's
barrel,
easy mode. I
which
say
can
it's the possible
Or
mode.
Diddy Kong out.
Donkey
at
Kong's
any
not that
time.
hard. It's hard to perfect,
Green balloon,
like without
which
getting hit.
goes
And some of the
back
some of the
to
temples,
little ones
like the
if
temple
you
levels.
fall down
My brother
and the
plays video
crash
games
guard,
until he perfects
which
them,
protects
and that shit drove him
from
crazy. And I
upward
watched it, and he
crashes
could do it. And he's not the
when
best, but
riding a
he
rocket
powers through, man.
bar-
I'm not
or
insane.
Minecraft.
I'm insane. Portable
New
DK
mode
barrel.
is great
That's just
for
cheap.
on the go
Yeah, it
play,
is. That's one
and
thing.
we also recommend it to anyone who
Like
is
I
new to
dig what they're
Donkey
doing.
Kong
Like
Country
whatever,
3D.
make it easier for more people to play. Whatever,
Okay, at
Hey,
least they're doing
optional.
At least they're doing in-game currency
challenge.
instead of if you
Of
pay
course,
this
we
extra
have also
$5, you
included
can
the
get
original
this
mode,
special item.
which
Yeah,
will let you
Nintendo will never
play
do that.
the game
Yeah,
with the
Nintendo-
same balance
I-
and difficulty
number one, I
level.
respect-
They overcharge on everything, but
So,
goddamn will they
those
never
of you who
make
have
you buy
confidence
in
your
like
skills
in-game
can
currency.
take on
Yeah,
the challenge.
Nintendo has
Together
a lot more
with this
pride than
remake,
that.
We've added
And you know what?
I mean, let's
different
be
levels
honest. That's
in a new
essentially
world,
what
which
the
you
Golden
can
Gaff
play only
level
after
in
clearing the main
DLC
game.
level is in Fire Emblem, but
These
your ass
games
still has to
will
play
be
through a level.
plenty
Well,
of
see, I
fun,
never played the Golden
even
Gaff.
for
However,
those who
I actually
have
finally
done
spent
everything
that
in the
$7
I
on
hope
that was
You will be
that
looking
spent on my
forward
eShop
to
account
these
since
new levels on Nintendo 3D.
since
Players
practically
can
when I
also
bought Fire
enjoy
Emblem
the
when it came
game
out.
This is what makes me want to buy this game
Playing
again. New
as
World.
both Donkey Kong
Why didn't they
and
lead with
Diddy
this?
Kong via
Yeah.
local wireless connection.
Well, see, I
Donkey Kong
rarely
Country
played
Return
Donkey Kong
3D
Country because
will
I rented
launch
it because you
as
know
a package
I
game
don't
as
have
well
that much
as in
game,
the
so
Nintendo eShop
Well, you're a poor
on
child without
May
a job.
24.
So.
Up
that's a
next
way to sum it
is
up. Thank
the
you.
latest game in
Well,
the
that's true. I mean, you
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that's funny.
like I have a
I'm
job.
sure many
I don't
of
have any
you
obligations
have
beside my
guessed,
house, my
but
utilities.
the video
You know where my
you
extra
are
money goes?
currently watching
Not in my savings account or retirement. Hell no. Fuck that shit.
in the Yoshi's Island series.
Screw retirement. We're gonna go
The
straight for
first
video games.
Yoshi's Island game was released on Super NES in 1995.
We're talking about the latest game in
and
the series.
sequel
Oh, no.
came
Oh,
in
no.
Yoshi.
2006.
Oh snap! Did they
Yoshi's
finally
Island
figure out the
Series
secrets
on
to
Nintendo.
emulate the FX chip?
Now, several
20 years later.
the third
Oh no, I guess they just
in the Yoshi's
redid it and
Island
made a
series
sequel. They got
is
tired of
having
trying to emulate the FX chip.
Nintendo
No, I
series.
never played the.
This game maintains
If you say you never played the
Fun
original
with
Yoshi
reality,
story, I'm gonna
such as
punch you.
Yoshi's
Oh, no.
Lava
Or
Jump,
Yoshi's Island. I'm sorry, not
Brown
Yoshi's
Hey,
story.
no. Hey, I
and
played this
Egg
game.
Drop.
I'm talking about Yoshi
It
Island
also
DS.
offers
Oh yeah, I've
new
never played that
actions
either.
which
That's
utilize
fine.
the Nintendo 3DS
Whatever.
system's unique
Well, I
don't
sure
care.
want to
features
play it because you
to
can
make
try
the
out different
game
babies and they have
new
different
and
powers,
fresh.
but
We
it's
will offer
it's
more
a gimmick
details
and
about the
well,
game
I love gimmicks.
and the launch date in the future. So
Heck, if
please
one
See,
thing-
like if you notice something in this, Awada keeps on going out like like he's describing video games to a 90-year-old investor. He's like, look at this game action we've included. They can jump. They can pound this post. Oh my god! Look at this exciting action game action we've included. That's why I think they should get a native English speaker, because nobody in the United States would talk about that.
In this
And
game,
you know
Nobody
what?
cares.
I
your
appreciate that
objective is to
he's
place
trying his best
different
because,
types
of course,
tiles
English is
on
the
the
hardest
flat
language to
map
learn,
shown
and especially
on the
No,
when
no, no. It's just I think it's just a weird way of phrasing. Like, let me describe the game actions to you. You can jump and flutter. Yeah, we know. He sounds like he's explaining it to somebody who has no idea. Like, it's just, like he's talking to his investors. Like, look at these exciting game actions we're offering to get these people to buy stuff. Yeah, no, we don't care. Save that for the investor meeting tomorrow,
here is
where you're gonna have to apologize and beg for your job.
Yeah. Here is Mario March on the menus or whatever.
Yeah, Mario versus Donkey Kong. Perfect for the eShop.
It is actually
Well,
perfect for the eShop.
Yeah, like 5 years ago, this would have been a $40 game,
Yeah.
and it's worth about a tenth of that.
Huge amount of variety in this
Like,
game.
there's one thing I will
With
say, even
over
though the 3DS has crappy
180
firmware,
different stages
I
across
gotta say,
4 different
the 3DS has some really good
In addition,
graphics.
it's
Not the
also
best.
possible
They-
to
Yeah, it
upload
does have some good
original
ones.
stages that
Oh,
you've created.
although it's coming, yeah,
Download
we'll talk about it in a
stages
second. I know it's
created by other players.
fucking spoiler. I've seen this whole thing already.
I saw it when it was going through.
Separate
You were at
from
work.
the main action puzzle
Yeah, no, I
are
watched
4
it at
different
lunch
types
on
of
my phone.
mini-games, all of which make use
I was
of
going to,
both
like,
the
if you were
3D
on
screen
Steam, I was going to,
and the
like, send you a
touchscreen,
chat saying,
so
guess
you
what
have
just was
plenty
announced?
of ways to play.
I was following. I was following. I knew it was
Mario
coming,
and Donkey
or
Kong
what was in it,
Minis
because I've,
on the Move
Twitter. But
will be available
Hey,
exclusively
I should have
in the
messaged you the night
Nintendo
before.
eShop
Hey, don't
on
you look on
May
Twitter,
9th.
and I'm going to message you these. Just
now, see, this looks
I
fun. This
now
the
like
slingshot
to
thing,
spend
right?
some
yeah,
time
it looks like a
discussing
fun mini
Wii
game.
U.
Yeah, I think I can dig that.
Regarding
And
the
this Rubik's
system
Cube thing is
update I
interesting, too.
mentioned
Yeah, I don't know what
in
that's.
the
It's like a
January
3D
Nintendo
breakout or
Direct.
something.
I
This
guess.
will be released
This looks
next
stupid.
week.
Turn the wheel and avoid the
As I
bullet
mentioned
bills.
before, this system update will
Ooh, so
include
scary.
I do like that they
time
talked about you
when
can
switching
upload and download your
to
levels instead
software
of like sharing
or
QR codes,
returning to
because
the Wii U menu.
who thought that was a good idea ever in
Additionally,
anything?
Right.
it will
Let me share your
have
QR
new
code.
features
Take a picture of your
such as
screen,
the
or take out your
ability
SD
to
card. And
copy and move
whatever.
data between 2
Ooh, the
USB
system
drives,
update.
automatically
Hey,
install
guys.
Where's my
the
ambassador
software
program?
you have downloaded in the background while you are playing a game.
Here, the load times are going to go
automatically
from
receive
completely
updates
unacceptable
even
to just
without
regularly
starting
unacceptable.
up. There will
Well,
be
I'm glad they
other
actually fixed it.
improvements such as
Well,
being
somewhat.
able to
Somewhat.
press
I'm not
the
saying
B
they
button
actually regularly
while
fix
the
it.
power
I
is
just-
starting up.
This may sound racist of me, but fucking Japanese programmers can't make anything but games.
Also, after you
I'm
have
sorry.
started downloading software, a new standby function will enable your Wii U.
They're really
continue the
fucking good at it.
download and
I don't know. I
install the
feel
software.
like it's the corporate culture. It's
Even
not
after you
Japanese.
turn
It's just
off
the way
the
they
Wii
are, and they've like, well, we've been doing this way since 1984. Let's just
I
keep
also
on keeping on.
mentioned the Wii U Virtual Console during
Oh.
the January Nintendo Direct.
Like, why am I booting into
And
Wii mode?
This service
The
will
fucking
start
hardware
the
is
day
in the
after
system.
the system
Just
update
access it
becomes
through the OS.
available. Here are some
Just
of
send
the
those fucking
Virtual Console
API
titles
calls right to the hardware.
we will be offering
You know what?
after
That
the
that may be a little bit of
launch.
work, but it's so much more convenient
As
than the way
we
it is now.
shared in January, Wii U Virtual Console games can be played
Sorry, I don't mean to
in
rant.
off-TV mode.
Stop. Sorry.
Gamepad.
Here it comes. I
And
can't help
if
myself
you
now.
have
Dot,
their
dot, dot,
own
dot,
Wii
dot, dot,
streaming.
dot, dot,
Virtual
dot,
console.
dot.
If you
Virtual
have
Console.
already transferred your Virtual Console
Available
content
next
from
week.
Wii to Wii U,
Why is this? Oh,
you can continue to play these games.
why is this service still tied to individual hardwares?
But if you'd like to take advantage,
Like, you know what I mean? Like, why isn't it just?
functionality,
Okay,
Do I have to? Is
What
iTunes
are
tied to the
the
iPhone
games
4, and then I had to wait for until
at the
iTunes
special
was released
price?
on the iPhone 5? No.
we are also
I don't
have an
offering
iPhone, but-
both
Explain this to
Game
me.
Boy Advance games
Explain
N64
why
game
there's
to the Wii
GBA
Virtual
games
Console service
on
in
the
the future.
Wii U Virtual Console.
Also,
But not the
following
3DS?
update,
Yeah, and
Wii
Why?
Panorama
Here,
View
riddle me
will
this,
be
Batman.
available
Why is there such a
as
thing as
free
the 3DS and
downloadable
Wii U
demo
and
from
Wii
the
Virtual
eShop.
Console?
This is a completely different
because
experience than
they're supposed
the
to be
Wii Street
putting
powered by
This
games-
pisses
mobile
me off.
application
What
that
the
Fuck
whole-
you and your dollar.
and allows you to watch in every direction.
I bought that
as
shit.
some of
Now
the
you need to like
most
freaking play in this
exciting
fancy emulator.
destinations
Yeah, give us a
of
dollar.
life around you
I'll hold my
through
shit
the
for
Wii U
ransom like
gamepad and your TV.
What's
The
that?
demo
What's
includes
that though?
a
is
we
no-
can talk over
of the
panorama
kinds
view
of
because nobody
experience
on Earth
the
gives a fuck
application
about panorama
has to
view.
offer. The individual Wii U Panorama View video
I mean, am I right?
can be
Do you care about panorama view?
$2
Well, look at all these
each.
interesting features. No.
We
No,
also
no,
have
nobody
some
cares about
additional
panorama view.
information on Pikmin 3. In addition to
You know what I
the
care
rock
about?
Pikmin,
Like Wii U
we
games.
showed you at
I
last
care
year
about
E3.
games for a
We
console.
would like to
How,
introduce you
how did they get
one
through this
more
whole thing
new
without like
Pikmin
saying,
type.
"Oh, by the way, here's some Wii U
This
games
is
that
the
are going to be
video
coming
we
out."
showed you
Well, this
at last
thing is
year's
actually
E3.
supposedly
to tell
was
you the truth,
mostly dedicated
we
fully to
actually showed
3DS games
this
instead
new
of Wii U
Pikmin
games.
type in this video.
Yeah, but
Some of you
how
may
dumb are you?
noticed it.
And when you're Nintendo, you are on there on the brink
See, right
yeah.
with
here.
Here-
you.
Here's
They are
Pikmin
flying
3.
and
I mean,
they-
I had
This game is not a
This
system
is a
seller.
new
I
thing
hate to tell them.
with wings.
This game is going to sell about
And it
200,000
can fly.
units, and that's it.
I would
They are
probably buy it
called
because not
winged
only do the
Pikmin.
graphics look cool, but
They fly and follow the
but
player,
I mean the
and they can
gameplay is
carry
sort of
items
a
in the air as well.
how would I say it? The gameplay is sort of
As you can
a
imagine, they
fun
will be
if
helpful in different ways than the other Pikmin.
I don't know how to
types.
explain it.
Pikmin 3
Travis,
will be
you've played it
launching in
more than
just
me.
a few months.
Pikmin?
Yeah.
It's an RTS for people who don't like RTS games.
More details about the game will be released gradually between now and launch. Please stay tuned.
Got some flying Pikmin going around here.
The last news from me is about Earthbound, which I was also directly involved
Ooh,
in
Pikmin.
as one of the game programmers about
Pikmin.
20 years ago.
Ooh, there's the flying Pikmin on the
In
cover.
Japan, this game was released
Hoorah.
as Mother 2, and it has been available
Yay,
as one of the
Pikmin
NES
3.
30th
More info to
anniversary
come.
virtual console titles in Japan since March. After the January
Earthbound.
prototype,
Earthbound!
I've never
The
played
whole
it.
reason this is what they should have led the conference with.
America and Europe
I've never played
shared
with
their
Bound, so I
strong
wouldn't
wish
know.
for this title
Or
to
Mother.
be released in the
Same
market
game.
as well.
Yeah, I know it's the same game. I'm
This time,
just saying I've never
I
played the
happily
series.
announced to you that this game will
Okay,
be available
I want you to
as
explain
a
to me
virtual
why
console
should
title in
I
North America
why should I
and Europe
play this
by
game?
the end of this year.
It's just full of weird
This
shit.
game's creator, Mr. Shigesato Itoi, and myself
That
are
doesn't
very
really
happy
explain.
about this as well.
It's Mother 2. You just play it. It'll be like
We will
$5.
announce the actual release date
Something.
at
You'll
a
get it.
later time, so please stay tuned. That's all
But I only
that
have
I have to
50
share
cents.
with you today. But
That's
there
not my
is
problem.
more news coming up next.
Hey,
Thank you for
if there was a gifting system in the
Thank you,
Wii U
Mr.
eShop, I would buy this game for like
Bill
5
from
different
Nintendo
people.
Treehouse here, and I'm back to share more with you about what's
But
coming up.
however,
on Nintendo
since there
3DS
isn't,
and Wii U
Nintendo
in
wants
North
only
America
5 of my
and the United
dollars
States.
instead of 35
It really
of my
sets the Wii
dollars.
U
The new
system
way of
apart from
gifting
other
is
home
using your
consoles
credit
are the
card.
unique new styles of play made possible by the
'Cause, you
interplay
know,
between the
that's
Wii
a
U
great
gamepad
idea.
controller and what you see on the television.
Why does he have
We've
gloves
seen this in
on?
games like Nintendo Land and
Thank
Lego
you for
City
watching.
Undercover, and we see
Bill's
it in
trying
Is it
services
just
like
is it just
Wii
me
Fit
or
or
does
like
Bill
Wii
look
U?
like he's wearing like some
But when Game
serious
Mario
hardcore
comes to
makeup?
Wii U, you'll see just how
Um,
creative our development teams can be. In this case,
Like
the
some like I'm talking
development
like
team
5
led by
layers of
Wario
foundation here.
and his friends from Diamond City.
Um,
Game & Wario
I-
features a variety of different games.
I don't think so.
And each one uses the
It could be he
gamepad
just-
in a unique
Ah,
way.
it's just it's
One
it's a-
example is Pirates.
He looks
a game we
cakey and
first
pasty.
introduced at E3 in 2011.
Can
It's
someone
changed a
explain to
bit
me what
since then,
Nintendo
so take a
Treehouse
look.
is?
That's
In
internal
this game,
QA.
you must defend yourself from suction cup arrows being shot at you by pirate ships on all
They're the
sides,
ones
and you have to do it in rhythm.
they
The
do
TV only shows the ship in front
they
of
do
you.
Q&A,
You have to use the
localization.
gamepad to find and then
Super
block
Mario
the
Club
arrows
is
coming at
external
you from
Q&A.
the sides.
It's like they
There are more
all
examples
the
like
games that come to them for
Fruit, which we saw a lot of
certification go
demonstrated
through
in
go
the
to Super
previous
Mario
Nintendo
Club.
Direct.
Game &
Or
Wario.
Shudder, which we showed.
Here's a game I'm not gonna buy.
But one of my favorites is Gamer.
Alternatively,
On the
here's a game
gamepad,
that if it was broken
it
up
looks like
into
the familiar
like, doesn't he look
instant
like
action
doesn't he look like
gameplay
a
of the
goddamn
Mario
zombie?
series.
He
But
looks
the
so
TV adds
weird.
A whole new challenge. Because
He
it's
looks
past
like
your
a zombie
bedtime.
from Thriller.
The last thing you want.
Like the fucking makeup in this dance is fucking zombie time. But no, like I would buy if these games were like sold individually on the eShop instead of on a disc. I would probably buy 2 or 3 of them for you know $5 or $7 or whatever. But the whole game on a disc.
Game &
This is
Wario also
practically
includes several multiplayer games,
um,
but it's also unique in that even games you play
this
on your
is
own
a
are designed to
new
use the TV in ways
WarioWare
that let others
practically.
around you
Well, that's
join
what
in the
it
fun
is.
with tips and advice
I'm just
while
saying,
watching
like
you play.
the mini games.
It also has a ton of fun
Like
little
if I could buy
prizes
like
around,
fruit
like this
or
one.
this particular, I don't know what this game is called. Like for like $8, I would do it. Am I going to spend $40 on Game and Wario disc or download? Nope.
I've been
Look
playing
for Game &
WarioWare
Wario in
games for a
stores
long
and on
time,
the
so I would
Nintendo
at least
eShop
rent
on
it.
June 23rd.
If that was a, you know, if
Guessing
that was a
by
thing
now, many
anymore,
of you are fully
I might rent
engrossed
it,
in
but,
Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate
If
from
renting was a
Capcom.
thing anymore.
yeah.
These games on
I
Wii
I
U
forget
and
you live out in the
3DS are
country.
truly
You
magical.
still, you
Even
still
those
have
I
rentals.
who've
actually-
been playing the series
dude, I'm
for
gonna be
years
honest with
are
you.
still learning about how to optimize
The
their
road I
tactics
live on
for taking down
is just goes
trademark
directly
massive enemies.
into
Capcom
town.
has
I'm
created
not
a new
on,
series
like,
of videos
far countryside where
detailing some
there's
of the key
no
information.
civilization.
You live in a town that's like
Jumping
as big
into
as
the
my
series
block.
For the first time, should be aware
No,
of.
it's pretty big.
Some of these
How many people
videos are
live
available now
in your
on our
town?
YouTube channel,
I
and more
don't
are on
know,
the way. So I hope
because I've
you check them
never
out.
paid attention to it.
For those of you playing the Wii U
What's
version
that,
of Monster
Google?
Hunter 3 Ultimate, a software update launched a few days ago enables off-TV play using the gamepad and also allows players from around
Google
North America to join each
says
other's online games.
16,990.
Versions
Oh,
of
there's
Monster Hunter to date, and are a great place to jump into the series.
Wait, I guess I'm wrong.
We know that many of
I
you
guess
have
the
been
census
enjoying
says
Lego
that
City
much.
Undercover, which launched exclusively for Wii
But no,
U.
renting. I don't really have a
The
place to
game
rent
blends
around
open
here.
world
So.
exploration with a number
And
of
it
different
would
uses
just be a
of the Wii U
hassle.
gamepad that really draws players into the hustle and bustle of
Candy
Lego
College,
City.
blah blah blah. We're going. a
One
little bit
aspect
off
of the
topic
game that
here.
we're happy to
Monster
hear that players are
Hunter.
enjoying
Oh,
is the
Monster
sense of humor
Hunter.
and story, starring
Phew,
undercover
let me get
detectives
excited.
The
Chase
game I
McCain.
need
So how
$14
you
more
settling in,
for.
Chase?
Great, thanks, Chief. I finished all my training and I'm ready for duty.
Now
I-
that many of you are
$46.
familiar with Chase, you'll soon
Thank you.
be able to
Oh, we
learn
need to
how
know
he
that.
got his start in the Lego City Police Force.
Thought you're trying to
Working
figure out
his
the math.
first case as a
Nope,
rookie
I had the
cop
math covered.
in Lego City Undercover.
Now here's a game I have zero interest in as well.
This is an entirely
Hey,
different
hey,
game.
Lego
from
City Undercover is a
on Wii U,
great game.
featuring a different. set of
It may
missions.
be. I just have zero
Being his
interest
first
in Lego
case,
games.
Chase will have to work his way
There
up
is
from
literally
So,
a
and
whole
thusly-
level
getting donuts for the
dedicated to
police force
Shawshank
before the real
Redemption.
work begins.
We're out of
That's
donuts.
well and
Get me
good,
some
but I
donuts.
have that movie.
Yes,
I can watch
sir.
it.
Eventually,
I don't
he'll
want-
collect enough disguises to get
It's
a shot
just the
at going
Easter egg
undercover.
references. There's even a
The
plot
developers at
reference
TT
into the
Games have
game.
adapted
I
the
don't
full
like
open world of
Lego
City
games, man.
to make it more accessible for portable play.
Hey, it's
on
not my
Nintendo
fault.
Anyway, this is like a preview to a game that just or a prequel to a game that just came
You want
out,
to keep your eyes
and
open as you explore
Bill's gonna tell us here in a
different
second that
areas
it's
of
coming
the
out like
universe.
next
As
week.
you explore the city,
So,
you'll be able to take on a
I don't know
wide
how
range
many
of
copies of
missions,
this they expect to
like helping
sell.
citizens retrieve missing property, returning
Yeah.
stolen vehicles, and chasing down criminals.
I am
Kinda.
unbeatable today. Oh,
The chase begins.
really?
The game launches
that what
in
this
just
is
a
called?
few days on
Yeah, that's
April
what
21st,
the 3DS.
both in stores
Okay.
and
I
on
love
the
how
Nintendo
there's so
eShop.
much fog
So
everywhere.
don't
due
miss
to,
out on another
how much
chance
area you
to
can be
get
lit
lost
at
in the charm
at
and
a
fun
time for the
of Lego
3DS.
City. Swapnote users will soon be receiving a special
It's just-
note from someone close to
It's
the
a
game.
weird, it's a weird
And
game,
If
man.
you have played any of the games shown here,
I
you
find
may
it
even
a
be
blast,
receiving more
now-
special swap notes soon.
like
The launch of Animal
the
Crossing New
comedy
Leaf
and
is
it's
less than
hilarious,
2 months
and
away.
that's
We know many
that's
of
just
you are
not
now
from me
thinking
being
about
my
the best
age.
way to
It's
get
more
the game.
of a
Do you go with the
me
convenience of owning the game
getting
digitally,
all these
or
references
is
that a
your inner
lot
collector
of
craving the
kids
physical
don't.
version? Well, here's another
Swap
idea.
note. Here's something
Starting
else
from the
nobody
game's
cares
launch on
about.
June 9th, we'll be offering a Nintendo 3DS XL hardware bundle that includes a pre-installed version.
I mean, do you care about Swap Note?
This bundle
no,
carries
I
a
don't use it.
suggested
There we go.
retail price.
The only DLC I care about
$219.99.
is it's not
And is the
DLC. I, was,
perfect way to
I just
go
saw Fire Emblem
if you
there.
are interested in the
and thought I'd
game
say it. The
and
only
looking
DLC
to
I care about
upgrade
is
from
Fire Emblem,
Nintendo 3DS
and I got
to
the
Nintendo
latest
3DS
DLC. It was
XL.
the Smash
or
Breakers,
if
whatever.
Animal
I don't
Crossing
know.
New Leaf
You can get
is
Ike
your
and the
reason
Limit
for
Breaker.
joining the Nintendo 3DS
Oh.
family. And now I have a
There's
bit of news for you
Animal
about
Crossing,
two classic Zelda titles.
Animal
released
Crossing.
to Virtual Console
This
for
this
Nintendo 3DS.
this
The Legend of
game
Zelda
is going to
Oracle of
sell
Ages,
so many
and The Legend of Zelda
3DSs.
Oracle of Seasons.
I know.
Originally
was that being
developed by our friends at
sarcastic?
Capcom, these two
Sarcastic?
games represented the pinnacle of 2D Zelda gameplay
Is that
when they released
sarcasm,
on
or were
Game Boy
you
Color
being
back
literal?
in
No, I'm
2001.
serious. It's going to sell so many
Blending the best
3DSs.
elements of the 8 and 16-bit
I
eras
sort of
with
want
Not as many as
with
something like
popular
as
characters from the
you know
N64 games.
things like Brain
Introducing
Training
new
and Nintendo
characters,
did back in
new
the day,
enemies,
but it'll
and
move
a
some units.
surprising array of new gameplay
Yeah,
elements.
I'm not so much interested
Perhaps
in
the
the
biggest
3DS
innovation
XL
was the
and
fact that two games
Legend
were
of Zelda
connected.
Oracle of Seasons.
Oracles
Hey,
of
Either one
Seasons and
first.
Ages. Now here's the question: Are they gonna like do something smart and output and go back in and rewrite the ROMs? Haha, Nintendo. Never mind. Now we're still gonna be putting in passwords.
The games were set in, and led to an ultimate final showdown that could only be experienced.
What was I thinking?
All of these features
Nintendo.
return when the Oracle games launch.
That's actually the
on
dungeon I
Nintendo
stopped
eShop
at
on
the
May
last time I
30th.
played through the game.
What
While
dungeon
you don't
was that?
have to play
With
both
the
games,
mine
you probably
carts.
will. So you can
Really?
see why these
Yep.
two games have earned so many passionate fans over the years.
I'll be honest. I'm gonna buy this
There are a
game.
few
to
other
the-
games.
Oh,
on
I'm
the
buying them
Nintendo
both
3DS
'cause I'm a
in North
whore,
America that we
and-
also wanted to share with you today. Some of these are
Nintendo
games
is
that
a
players in
pimp and
Japan
we're their
have been
whores.
enjoying, and we know
Yeah,
you've
they
been
could
interested in
literally
since
dump
they
in a
were
box
first
and put
announced
Zelda on it, and
overseas.
I'd probably buy it.
I
We're
would
happy
too.
to say
Available
you'll have
May
the chance
30th.
to play them
I
in
actually
the months
have
ahead.
Seasons.
I
first
used to have
is Bravely
Seasons.
Default
I
from
think the
Square
younger,
Enix.
stupid version of me.
This is a role-playing game with a
sold
twist.
Seasons, but
Players
I
can
know
choose
we
to skip
have
their turn
Oracle
in
of
battle
Ages
for
here
a chance to
somewhere.
do more damage in later turns.
Because
It adds an interesting layer of strategy
when
to the
I got
battles,
my Game Boy Advance
as you
SP,
have to weigh the
I
immediacy of attacking
non-stop
first
played Game
and
Boy
the
games.
potential
First
for
game I actually
delayed
played was
gratification by waiting.
Sonic Advance 3. That was
The
a
game also
amazing
features
game.
AR functionality, multiple endings,
Bravely
and
Default,
unique wireless
Fairy.
features.
How? Yeah,
making
this
it a
I
title
cannot
you'll come
believe
back
we're gonna
to
have to
again
wait till
and
2014
again.
on this. How were they not
Square
translating
Enix
that?
to
How are they not
publish the game in
localizing
North
this from the
America.
start?
And we're planning
What
for
is
release
I have
in
no idea.
2018.
Is Bravely Default like our
Another game I wanted to discuss
RPG
is the latest
redemption
entry
for
in
the
the Professor Layton
3DS?
series,
Is this our Final
which will
Fantasy?
be releasing in North America in
Is this our-
2018.
Yeah, kinda.
The game
Because
marks the
I've
conclusion
seen a lot of
the second
similarities,
Professor
and I'm
Layton
okay with
trilogy of
that.
games.
Well, it's it's
Features
made by
Professor
Square.
Layton and Luke traveling
It's
around
kind of
the
a spiritual
world to
sequel to
solve
the 4
the
Heroes of
mysteries.
Light on the DS.
Featuring more than
Never played it.
500 entirely new puzzles and a climactic storyline.
I can't believe they're keeping the
conclusion of
name.
The second Layton saga is a major gaming event. and
I'm
world
shocked as
events.
hell.
We'd also like
Professor
to
Layton
There's something else that's
gonna make me mad.
2014.
Titles from Level
I've still
5.
never played a Professor Layton
Known as the
game.
Guild series in
What?
Japan,
I have them
these games
all.
offer new
They're
experiences
amazing.
from some of Japan's
played
top
one.
game
They are
creators.
the greatest
And three of
thing
the
to come
newest
out of the
titles are
DS
coming out
generation.
soon.
Like this and
First game
and Phoenix
is the
Wright
Starship Damre.
is why
Creative
the
duo
DS was such an awesome
Kazuya
system.
Asano
Isn't
and Takemaru Abato,
there's a like
who are
Phoenix
known
Wright
as
Cross
pioneers
Professor
of
Layton now?
text-based
Yeah, it came out in
adventure
Japan
and visual
in
novel
February,
genres in
I think.
Japan.
Probably will
In
not
this
come to the
game,
United States.
Players
So.
find themselves
I
in a
would say give
suspenseful
it
adventure
a year or
that does
two.
not provide
Yeah, and then they'll
any
decide to do it, and then it'll
tutorials
come out in like
or guides at all.
2016.
Players will have to
For
the
find
fo-
what
for the
little
4DS
information they
Plus.
can in order to discover the
As
truth
this
of
was
different
streaming when
instances.
it for the
The
Nintendo
second
Direct,
title
when
is
it first was
Bugs
going through,
versus
I was
Tanks,
like so like,
a game from
where's Zelda?
concepts
Where's
Keiji
Zelda?
Inafune,
Where's Majora's
And
Mask?
this
creating
is
the
something
Mega
I'm
Man
interested
series,
in. This
as well as
Starship
many other hit
whatever game.
franchises.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
like no
Players can pull
direction, no
World War
nothing.
II
You're just
tanks
looking around and you got
that has
figured
been
out.
shrunk down to the
I'm gonna buy
size
the
of
hell out of this. I will
bugs
buy it
that they
twice.
must now fight.
This is something I want to put my
Customize
dollars
your tank
behind.
to fight the swarms of giant bugs.
I'm not
Do
even
your
kidding.
best to survive in this hostile,
Isn't it like a
microscopic
first-person
world.
horror sort of?
Something like that, yeah.
Finally, we
Bugs
have
versus Saints, I am
Attack
not
of the
interested.
Friday Monsters.
Yeah, I have zero interest in
Tokyo
this game.
by
Let's talk about
Millennium
something
Kitchen's
else on this
Kaz
quiz,
Ayabe.
Yeah, let's
who
talk
has
about Mega Man. You know how
mesmerized
cool it'd be
many
if this guy was still
Japanese
making
fans
Mega
with
Man
heartwarming
instead of this
stories.
crap?
Well,
Players
I
can
so
see the role
awesome.
of a young boy named Sota,
Well, I can
who
sort of see
lives
why you
where the
left.
giant monsters
Oh, no,
from
I
TV
totally
shows
wouldn't have stayed at
Japan's
Capcom if I was him.
1970s come to
Like,
life
if
in
you're
every
a
frame.
name, you don't want to stay at
The town
Capcom.
and the
Capcom
people of
hates
the
you.
era have been brought
Capcom's
to
like
life
the Japanese
in a new
EA.
Tokyo-style fantasy that gives players a glimpse
Yeah, I
into
would
the
say that.
various events
I don't know about this
unfolding
game.
in this world.
Uh,
Level 5's the
Man,
Starship
that guy has a
Damre,
bad mustache.
Bugs vs. Tank, and Attack of the Friday Monsters of Tokyo
the
Tank
classic
coming soon to
Asian
Nintendo eShop. So stay on the lookout for more
Asian
details in the future. future.
Barely there stash.
Last but not least, Our friends at
I'm really
Atlus
not
recently
racist.
shared that Shin Megami Tensei 4
I swear
is
I'm not
headed to North
racist. I
America
swear.
I'm really not.
and we have additional
If
details on
if
what
there'd been a
fans
white
can
dude with
expect in this
a
massive
preteen
RPG.
fucking peach fuzz stash, I'd have
Atlus
called
is
him out on it.
pulling out the stops with this release, and every
At least
copy
it
of the
wasn't
game
like,
in
wispy
initial shipment
fucking
will come with a music CD,
porn star,
a strategy
pedophile,
design book, and
Yeah.
70s
collectible outer
stash. It was
slipcase.
just light,
The
It was
game
a
will
light
launch on
preteen
July
Mexican
6th.
stash.
old Asian
Get
man,
ready to
old
spend
Asian
the
man
days of summer
stash.
immersed in this epic handheld experience. We're almost done today.
Should I buy
Before we go,
Tensei
Reggie
4?
has one last announcement
yes.
All the
that
stuff
he'd
they're
like to
giving me,
share
man.
with all of you.
Every
Bill, and
copy of the
everyone.
game on the first run is gonna have all this
The
crap
Legend
with
of
it.
Zelda.
That's how you
Link
do
to the
it.
Past
That's how you
was
incentivize
originally
week one
released
purchases.
for
None of this
Super
fucking
NES
pre-order
in
DLC garbage.
Well, that's what I'm going to do
Those
with
of you
Project
who've
Cross
heard me
Zone. I'm
speak
going
about
to
this
pre-order
game
that
know
because
that
all the
it's
stuff you
my
get with it.
favorite of all time.
That's
I hate pre-order.
More
I
than
hate
20
I
years
hate the
after this
business and the
landmark game was originally released,
Oh, me
culture.
and you both.
We're
It's
now
just I
developing
want
a
that
new
art
game.
book, and it's not even. A
Yeah,
pre-order
yeah, no,
bonus.
I feel you on the art
Game
book.
world.
It's not even a
Nintendo
pre-order
3D.
bonus. It's a.
What our developers
just
were able
Uh-oh.
to
the game.
achieve
It's
with this
Reggie's.
Zelda game is to
Is your body your
reinvigorate the
Reggie's?
flat
My
2D
body is
world of A
Reggie's.
Link to the Past
My
Oh,
body is 12
with a sense of
Reggies.
height and volume
Oh Lord, what's he going to
using the
say?
three-dimensional display.
What is he gonna say?
Link to the Past is his favorite
With it,
game. What's that?
Yeah,
easier to
I very
differentiate
seriously
levels
doubt he
in the
played Link to the Past
And our
ever.
developers can utilize height
Reggie used to
differences
work
in
at
dungeons
fucking Pizza Hut.
as a
Come on, man.
puzzle-solving mechanic.
He had an
While this
amazing
game
afro.
is set in the world
Oh,
of A Link to the
Lord.
Actually,
Past,
he did he was responsible for like the Big New Yorker, which was like the last
Also
thing,
in this game,
like the time I
Link
quit
can
eating at
become
Pizza Hut because like right after that thing went to shit. But that was a good pie. That was a
by
good
moving
idea.
in the
Giant ass
walls,
pizza.
your viewpoint changes.
So,
You can see
give him
the
props.
dimensions
We got
within the
Link to the
area
Past.
that you
Oh yeah,
couldn't
Link to the Past, like
This new mechanic
a
will
Zelda
play
sequel to Link to the
solve
what? I don't know.
puzzles.
We don't need to talk about this. This is not important.
Because we
All
want you
that
to
important
experience
is
the
that this
world
game looks
with the
awesome.
full
This game does
3D
look awesome.
visuals.
I was down on it earlier today when I'd watched after I'd watched it on my phone. I was like, it looks kind of bland, but well, if you have a 3DS,
We'll be launching
download
this
the-
exciting new
Yeah,
game
yeah,
in the
download
Zelda
this trailer
series for
because
Nintendo
it
it's
just
3DS
looks
awesome.
awesome.
this holiday
and
season.
it's a stupid
Thank you very much for
application
watching
trailer.
today,
It's not just
and I
a
look
video
forward
file
to
you can
seeing
watch on
you
the eShop,
next time.
which
Ain't
makes
no
me
Flash video.
hang my head in shame because like half the videos on the eShop are just